Sagittarius, the most formidable soul you'll regret underestimating. Have you ever felt the quiet power that lies beneath your gentle nature? There's a profound strength in your silence, a depth that others might never fully grasp but will always sense, sometimes with a mix of awe, sometimes with fear. Today, you are invited to embrace the truth that your soul's gentleness is also its greatest power. Not everyone is courageous enough to stand beside a spirit as vast and free as yours, and when you withdraw, the emptiness you leave behind is unforgettable. In this video, we will journey into the heart of what makes you, Sagittarius, the silent force others underestimate at their own risk. You may be known as the seeker, the adventurer, the one who chases horizons with boundless optimism, but beneath that vibrant exterior lies a soul who has loved deeply, forgiven fiercely, and learned to protect itself with a strength that is quiet yet undeniable. If you have ever been misunderstood, seen as too sensitive or too wild, or felt the weight of unspoken pain behind your smiles, this message is for you. It's time to reclaim your power, to understand the sacred fire that burns within, and to know that your silence is not weakness but a profound awakening. Before we dive deeper, take a moment to breathe in this truth. Like, share, and subscribe to join our community where astrology meets soul healing, and where your journey as a Sagittarius is honored with compassion and insight. Your light is rare. Let it shine freely here. Gate 1. The silent strength of Sagittarius, power behind the gentleness. Sagittarius, you are often seen as the eternal wanderer, the seeker of truth and freedom. Your fiery spirit burns bright with optimism, adventure, and a thirst for knowledge. Yet beyond this vibrant exterior lies a quiet, almost hidden strength, one that not many recognize but that shapes your very essence. This strength is born not from loud declarations or visible displays of power, but from the deep, silent resilience that you carry in your soul. People often mistake your gentleness for vulnerability. They see your kindness, your openness to the world, your willingness to forgive, and they assume you are soft, easy to break, or worse, easy to take for granted. But Sagittarius, your gentleness is a double-edged sword, one that disarms but also protects. It is a shield forged in the fires of your past wounds and tempered by countless moments of reflection and growth. When you choose silence, when you stop speaking or reacting to pain, you are not surrendering. You are reclaiming your power. Let me share a story about a Sagittarius friend named Alex. Known to most as a carefree spirit who always had a joke or a light-hearted comment ready, Alex hid a profound depth few ever glimpsed. For years, Alex tolerated toxic friendships and unreciprocated love, always believing in second chances and hoping others would change. But there came a day when the quiet inside grew louder, and the decision was made. Not with anger, but with clarity. Alex simply stopped chasing those who did not value them and began to honor their own heart. That silence was powerful. It was the moment Alex realized that real strength does not shout, it whispers. The withdrawal was not a retreat, but a step toward self-respect. Those who once took advantage of Alex's kindness suddenly realized the space left behind was not emptiness, but a fortress of dignity and peace. This story echoes many Sagittarius souls who have quietly endured much, and when they choose to stop explaining, defending, or forgiving endlessly, they become unshakable. Sagittarius's ruling planet, Jupiter, gifts you with expansive vision and boundless enthusiasm, but it is your mutable fire that gives you adaptability and a unique resilience. You embody a paradox, the flame that can both warm and burn, the traveler who can both embrace and leave behind. Your greatest power lies in this balance. You know when to stretch your wings and when to fold them, when to speak up and when to guard your silence. Your silence holds wisdom. It signals a boundary that will not be crossed, a lesson learned deeply. It's the quiet before the dawn, the calm that precedes transformation. Those who underestimate this silent strength often regret it, for it marks the moment Sagittarius stops chasing illusions and begins walking their true path. Consider the metaphor of the bow and arrow, Sagittarius's symbol. The arrow must be drawn back, held taut and silent, before it can be released with precision and force. Your periods of silence, reflection, and withdrawal are like this drawing back, a necessary tension before you soar forward with renewed purpose and clarity. This is why your silence can feel so unsettling to others. It is the gathering of power, the preparation for a leap beyond old limitations. In relationships, this silent strength is often misunderstood. You have loved with all your heart, sometimes to your own detriment. You have forgiven too many times, hoping love would heal or change the unchangeable. But when your silence falls, it signals the end of tolerance for anything less than respect and reciprocity. It is the moment you choose yourself over attachment to what no longer serves your soul. Sagittarius, your gentleness is sacred, but it is not weakness. It is a manifestation of your profound empathy, your ability to see beyond the surface and connect with the core of people's pain and beauty. And yet, this empathy also makes you vulnerable to being misunderstood or taken for granted. That is why your choice to retreat silently is a fierce act of self-protection and rebirth. You embody the archetype of the philosopher warrior, a soul who fights not with swords but with truth, integrity, and self-awareness. Your journey is not about domination or conquest, but about mastering yourself and your path. The danger you pose to those who wish to dim your light is not in confrontation but in your refusal to engage in toxic cycles. When Sagittarius goes silent, it is the universe's signal that a transformation is underway. A shedding of old skins, a letting go of what no longer aligns with your highest good. This silence is fertile ground for new beginnings, where your spirit can breathe, grow, and prepare to shine brighter than ever. In your career and ambitions, this silent strength manifests as perseverance through challenges unseen by others. You don't always boast about your struggles or victories, but your steady dedication and refusal to give up make you a force to be reckoned with. You lead not by loud commands but by quiet example, inspiring those who observe your unwavering commitment. To underestimate a Sagittarius is to overlook the depth beneath the surface, the fire that burns steadily even when unspoken. It is to miss the quiet power of a soul that has learned when to speak and when to be silent, when to fight and when to release. Your gentleness is your armor, your silence your strength, and your presence a testament to resilience. Remember, Sagittarius, your journey is sacred. Honor your silent power. Embrace your gentleness as the fierce protector it truly is. Those who cannot respect this will eventually fade away, making room for those who cherish the vast ocean of your soul. And in this sacred space, your light will continue to shine, undimmed and unstoppable. Gate 2. When Sagittarius withdraws, the power of silent boundaries and healing. Sagittarius, your soul thrives on freedom, truth, and the pursuit of meaning. Yet, when those closest to you fail to honor your essence or dim your light, your spirit quietly but firmly steps back. This withdrawal is not a sign of defeat or bitterness. It is the most profound declaration of self-respect and healing. In a world that often confuses silence with weakness, your ability to hold space in stillness becomes your greatest weapon and sanctuary. You have loved with an open heart, giving generously and expecting little in return. But deep within, you carry a fierce protectiveness for your inner world, a realm where dreams are born and your true self resides. When this sacred space is violated, Sagittarius chooses silence, not as surrender, but as armor. It is the moment you say without words, I will no longer sacrifice my peace for the comfort of others. Consider the story of Maya, a Sagittarius who for years poured her energy into a relationship that slowly drained her spirit. She tolerated disrespect disguised as indifference and forgave offenses wrapped in excuses. But when she finally embraced silence, refusing to justify or explain her pain any longer, everything shifted. That quiet boundary she drew not only saved her, but also awakened a new level of self-love. Maya's story echoes the experience of many Sagittarians who have learned that healing often begins when the noise ceases and the soul is allowed to breathe. This withdrawal is a sacred process, a rite of passage from vulnerability to empowerment. It marks the shedding of attachments that no longer serve your highest path. When you retreat, Sagittarius, it signals to the universe and to yourself that you are ready to heal, to realign, and to rise. The silence is fertile ground where clarity grows, where wounds begin to close, and where your spirit prepares for its next great adventure. In the realm of relationships, this boundary setting is crucial. You understand that true connection cannot thrive where respect and authenticity are absent. Your silence says more than any argument ever could. It tells others that you honor yourself enough to walk away from what diminishes you. It is a call for reciprocity, not just in love but in friendship, family, and all your interactions. Sagittarius, your silence is a mirror reflecting back to others the energy they bring into your life. It exposes those who seek to take advantage of your generosity or underestimate your strength. This is why your withdrawal can be unsettling for some. They face the truth that they no longer hold space in your journey. And while this may cause discomfort, it is necessary for your growth and peace. Healing within this silence comes not from isolation but from reconnection with your core, your values, and your dreams. It is an invitation to explore the depths of your own heart without distraction. Through meditation, nature, or quiet reflection, you find the wisdom to understand your boundaries and the courage to uphold them. In your career and passions, this process manifests as a turning point. You may realize that certain projects, partnerships, or paths no longer align with your authentic self. The silent decision to step back allows you to refocus your energy on endeavors that resonate deeply with your soul's purpose. This is not giving up. It is strategic redirection, a realignment with your true north. Sagittarius, never underestimate the power of your quiet strength. The world may be loud, chaotic, and demanding, but your ability to hold steady in silence is a rare gift. It is in these moments that you cultivate resilience, clarity, and inner peace. Others may mistake your withdrawal for loss, but you know it is a sacred gain, the reclamation of your soul's sovereignty. Your silence also holds space for forgiveness, not the kind that erases boundaries, but the kind that frees your heart from bitterness. It is a gentle release of pain, allowing you to move forward without carrying the weight of resentment. This form of forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself, a vital step in your journey toward wholeness. Remember, Sagittarius, your withdrawal is not a retreat from life, but a profound engagement with it. It is an act of self-love, a declaration that you will no longer settle for less than you deserve. When you honor this truth, you open the door for new beginnings, for relationships and opportunities that reflect your true worth. You are a flame that burns steadily even in silence. Your light may be subtle, but it is unwavering. Those who truly see you will be drawn to this quiet power, recognizing in you a soul that has weathered storms and emerged stronger, wiser, and more radiant. Embrace the gift of your silent boundaries, Sagittarius. In your stillness, the universe conspires in your favor. Trust that every step back is a step forward on the path designed uniquely for you. Your healing journey is unfolding exactly as it should, leading you toward a future filled with freedom, joy, and authentic connection. Gate 3. The spiritual love of Sagittarius, soul connections beyond time. Sagittarius, your spirit is a wanderer of vast cosmic realms, always seeking truth, wisdom, and meaning beyond the surface. When it comes to love, your heart beats not just for the present moment, but for the eternal dance of souls, a connection that transcends lifetimes and earthly boundaries. Your spiritual love is rare, profound, and transformative. It is a sacred journey where two souls meet not just to coexist, but to awaken, heal, and evolve together. You have likely experienced relationships that felt like more than chance encounters, moments when eyes meet and a deep recognition stirs within, as if you found a mirror to your own soul. These soul connections are not always easy or comfortable. They challenge you to confront your shadows, question your beliefs, and expand your understanding of love itself. But within these challenges lies the true magic of Sagittarius love, a love that liberates and empowers rather than confines. Consider the story of Julian and Alara, two Sagittarians whose bond was forged across time and space. From the first encounter, they felt an inexplicable pull, a knowing beyond words. Their journey was filled with growth and transformation. They faced fears and doubts but always returned to the core truth of their connection. Through their love, they discovered the power of vulnerability, the strength in authenticity, and the joy of shared purpose. Their story is a testament to Sagittarius' ability to love deeply while maintaining the freedom essential to their souls. Spiritual love for Sagittarius is not about possession or control. It is about mutual respect for each other's journey. It honors individuality even within unity. You understand that love is not about losing yourself in another, but about expanding your capacity to love yourself and others without boundaries. This sacred balance creates a space where both partners can flourish, heal old wounds, and inspire each other to reach new heights. Your spiritual love often calls you to embrace paradox, the freedom within commitment, the vulnerability within strength, and the unknown within certainty. This can be daunting, but it is also deeply liberating. You teach those you love that true intimacy comes from the courage to be seen fully and accepted without conditions. In times of solitude, Sagittarius, you may feel the ache of longing, Not for just any love, but for this soul-deep connection. Yet, your journey teaches patience and trust in divine timing. You know that the universe is orchestrating encounters and separations for your highest good. Each relationship, whether brief or lifelong, serves as a step in your spiritual evolution. Your soul love is also a call to service, to bring wisdom, compassion, and healing to the world through your relationships. You inspire others by living your truth and loving fearlessly. This is the legacy of Sagittarius love, to awaken hearts and guide souls toward their own freedom. Remember, Sagittarius, your spiritual connections are gifts that nourish your soul and expand your consciousness. They may not always follow conventional paths, but they are profound and lasting. Honor these connections with gratitude, openness, and courage. As you continue your journey, allow your heart to remain open to the mysteries of love. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, learning and growing in divine partnership with the universe. Your love story is a sacred dance, ever unfolding, ever deepening, and infinitely beautiful. Conclusion: embracing your journey, Sagittarius. A call to shine and love freely. Sagittarius, your path is one of courageous exploration, not just of the world around you, but of the vast universe within. Through the gates of wealth, loss, and spiritual love, you have journeyed deeply into the essence of who you truly are. A soul that refuses to be confined, a heart that seeks freedom and meaning, and a spirit that radiates healing light. Remember, every challenge you've faced has been a sacred lesson, every ending a new beginning. You have learned that abundance is not merely material. It is the flow of trust and alignment with your highest self. You have discovered that loss is not rejection but protection, a divine separation guiding you toward wholeness. And you have embraced that true love is spiritual, a connection beyond time that honors growth, freedom, and authenticity. This is your invitation, Sagittarius, to step fully into your power, to love yourself fiercely and gently, to release what no longer serves you, and to welcome the love and opportunities that resonate with your soul's truth. Your journey is not about chasing but being open, being brave, being unapologetically you. As you continue to navigate life's cosmic dance, let your light shine as a beacon for those who seek freedom and truth. Like the archer aiming for the stars, your aim is precise and fearless. You are a guiding force, not just for yourself but for all who cross your path. Thank you for allowing this space for reflection and healing. If this message has touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to our Zodiac Wisdom community. Together, we walk this path of soulful awakening and empowerment. Stay curious, stay open, and above all, stay true to your magnificent Sagittarius spirit.